So Uber did hire a new CEO. Well, they've chosen a new CEO, Dara Khosrowshahi, CEO of Expedia. Very anti-Trump, very outspoken. I'm curious what your thoughts is on the increasing rift between Silicon Valley and President Trump.
Well, it may be a great topic for Bloomberg to cover. You know, what I'm interested in is how do we advance our business? And, you know, look, I think, you know, businesses have a big role to play in the world in advancing, society on many fronts. We have a responsibility. I think it's important for us to have a voice and to be able to speak our minds, whether we agree or disagree. And, you know, fortunately, they usually listen to us. And that's a good thing for us to be able to go and express our opinions.
So you were on one of President Trump's business councils before it dissolved, which was, you know, following his remarks after the Charlottesville protests. I'm curious what was going through your mind as that was all unfolding.
Well, as a Jewish American, I was horrified to see people marching in the streets with Nazi flags. How could you not be? And look, I mean, we've built our company as a place where anyone was welcome and anyone could succeed. And I think the hate and anger that exists in the world, whether it's in Charlottesville or Barcelona or any of the terrors around the world, this is not the answer to the challenges that exist in the future. So, absolutely horrified to see that.
So I'm sure you faced your own moral dilemma when you were, wondering how you should respond. Why did you remain on the council rather than when others were leaving, right?
Well, look, a lot of discussion among CEOs. We were calling each other. What do we do? What's going to happen? How do we talk about this with our people in terms of not specific to a council or anything like that, but how can we be a constructive force given this hate that's out there? And as we were having that conversation, the president decided to dissolve the councils. And look, I mean, we as I said, have a responsibility to our people, and I think and to the world. I think we can be a positive voice for change and progress in the world.
So is that a moral responsibility? Where does that responsibility end? As a business leader, where does that start and where does that stop?
Look, I think when you're successful and you've been given opportunity, there's a responsibility that comes with that. And I've been very blessed and fortunate to have many opportunities, and I think I'm pretty proud of what we've done in terms of our company, what my wife and I have done with our family foundation.
So when it comes to the policy issues, whether it's tax reform or immigration, what are you hoping to see from this president?
Well, we were very vocal in speaking up against the border tax, the border adjustment tax. We thought that was a very bad idea. And, for all the folks that said, oh, you shouldn't have gone and met with the president, well, I'm glad I went and met with the president because I told him I thought it was a really bad idea, and it seems to have died. Right now, whether that was because I spoke up was probably because it was a really bad idea. Doesn't matter. We're going to continue to go and speak up no matter who is in charge, because I think that's our responsibility.
Do you have any concerns about the political uncertainty leading to market uncertainty, leading to economic uncertainty?
I think a reflection on that is, wow, it's pretty amazing how well the American economy is doing, given that things aren't altogether working as well as they possibly could, right? And when you look across the world and you say, what economy is doing better than the United States? Where would you rather invest than the United States? So we've got a lot going for us, even though there's some opportunities to do better.